Good morning. Want to welcome you. Today is Wednesday, March the 2nd, 2022. Want to welcome you to 12 by 12 scrapbook page layouts with Barbara Stamp Pad. My name is Barbara Ragsdale, and I'm a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator that lives in the San Antonio, Texas area. And I am live on Wednesday mornings at 10 a.m. Central Standard Time in order to show you how you can use your Stampin' Up! Products for your scrapbook page layout. So, today is a new layout day. I believe we are starting with layout number 31. Yeah, so it's a new layout. When you come on, say hello. Let me see my chat. I don't see my chat on my computer just yet. I see Roberta though. Good morning, Roberta. There we go. Now I can see my live chat. All right, so it's a new month. A lot of exciting things happening with Stampin' Up. Let me go through. I wasn't planning on it. I was planning on getting straight into the demonstration, but let me see. I'm gonna hope that I can get through some really quick announcements in like the next 5 minutes, because we have a lot of exciting things happening at Stampin' Up. And first things first, it's a new month, so we have a new host code, and this is the March host code for this month. I wouldn't mind, let me do this. Let me get that away, because I didn't change that QR code now that I think about it. That would have still been February's QR code, so we're just going to go with that. Good morning. Let's see. Thank you for sharing, Roberta. Good morning, Beverly. Good morning, Cindy. Thank you for sharing, Bonnie. Good morning, Darcy. Good morning, Bonnie. That's what I see so far on my live chat. But new host code. So that just means that every single month I have an online ordering special that when you spend at least $25, you're going to get a free kit in the mail. This Sunday, we'll be assembling that free kit in the mail. And let me just give you a little heads up. I'm going to be using the Garden Birdhouses stamp set for this month's online ordering special. It's a very simple stamp set. I'm also going to be using some other products. I'm not going to be using our blends, but I'm going to be using some other products just to show you how you can still put some color into your cards without the blends. Okay, but the first things first is we have the Beyond the Horizon Paper Pumpkin Kit. Y'all know the registration date for this is going to be March the 10th. So if you are wanting to try out the next Paper Pumpkin subscription, your deadline is March the 10th. It's our paper crafting subscription service. Everything comes to you in a cute box and literally includes all the supplies you need to create 9 cards and coordinating envelopes. There's going to be an all-occasion stamp set to express gratitude, greetings, and gorgeous little designs. And then there's going to be another free stamp set to celebrate how grateful we are to have you as subscribers. So this next month, you're going to get 2 stamp sets in your Paper Pumpkin Kit. And if you've not known this before, those stamp sets that you get in the Paper Pumpkin Kits, those are exclusive to Paper Pumpkin. You're only ever going to see those in our kit. So if you're on a budget, this is a great way to increase your little stamp sets for your handmade cards, as well as the little ink spots. The paper pieces and embellishments that coordinate perfectly with the New Horizons Suite collection in our January to June 2022 mini catalog. It has elegant watercolor designs curated by our in-house artists to take your crafting to the next level and save you so much time. I love paper pumpkin kits. I really do. They have everything you need. Everything's color coordinated. They're pre-designed projects, cards. And look at those colors. I don't have the color list in front of me, but if I'm looking at this, I'm probably gonna guess there's soft succulent, that looks like Miss Misty Moonlight. That yellow might be, I don't know, I'm kind of guessing, but it looks like So Saffron. But it might be Daffodil Delight, but it looks like So Saffron. I don't know, with some basic white. But anyway, deadline is March the 10th. There's no obligation. You can do month to month, or you can do prepaid subscriptions. And I was really hoping that my order was going to get here today. But so far it's not here, so I'm just going to be able to show you the flyer. This is something that's going to be available. It started yesterday through May the 2nd. And it's called the Waves of the Ocean Collection. And I know some of you may have seen some cards already being made with this. And I cannot wait. Like I said, my collection's coming today. But it is a collection that includes the Wave of Inspiration stamp set. And there's also a coordinating die set for the bundle. And then look at that designer series paper. 12 by 12 designer series paper. Look at the blue foils. Oh, I can't wait to get mine. I'll actually show the set Sunday because I will be able to show it by then if you haven't yet seen it in person. And then also there's these shades of blue rhinestone basic jewels. Ooh. Coastal Cabana, Nida Navy, and Pacific Point. The blue foils paper has Coastal Cabana, Nida Navy, and silver. So if you are interested, this is something that's going to be available only through March 2nd. Now let me tell you, the stamp set and the dies will be available in the next annual catalog. But while supplies last, is the designer series paper, the foils, and the rhinestone basic jewels. So that's something that you'll want to go ahead and get now if you're interested in having that complete collection. Okay, and I'll show mine this Sunday. And then also what started yesterday is a special involving our mini Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine, as well as some select bundles. And if you're on my email list, you were sent this flyer so you can see all of the different bundles that will be available for sale. This is the Stampin' Cut Emboss machine is normally $60. But during the month of March only, you'll be able to save 20%, $48, you guys, for this cutie. I know I've used it in one of my last couple of videos, but you cannot beat $48 for our mini cut and emboss machine that comes with, let me show you. My plates are yucky. Don't look at my plates. I know y'all are looking at them. But it comes with all of the plates that you need in order to use the small machine. This is so compact. This was mainly designed for our mini embossing folders. So if you have those really slim mini embossing folders, or if you have something really small that can fit on here that you need to quickly die cut, it's a lot lighter than our large one, of course, and it is just the perfect little complement to the big one. It really is. So this is something that I actually keep right by my desk. So when I need to die cut something really, really quick, and it's something small that can go through there, I just grab this one. So I keep this one right next to me, and I keep my big one at another table behind me. But all of the bundles, let's see, how many bundles are there? 3, 6, 9, 12, 13. There's 13 bundles, you guys, that are also on sale, along with our mini Stampin' Cut emboss machine. There's the All Squared Away. There's the Art Gallery bundle. Now, do you see where it says returning fave? Yeah? What does that mean, returning fave? That means it's going to be in the next annual catalog. Yeah. Beauty of Friendship bundle. Celebrate Sunflowers bundle is going to be a returning fave, as well as Garden Wishes bundle. Y'all get another year. Or if this is something that you weren't sure was going to continue, this is your chance to get it, and get it now while it's on sale. The Hydrangea Haven bundle, Pansy Patch bundle, Quiet Meadow bundle, Seascape bundle, Sweet as a Peach bundle, Welcoming Window bundle. This is the one I'm going to get. I have not gotten this one, and I want to get it, and especially now that I know I have another year to play with it. What's Cooking bundle and Wildcats bundle. So out of this, we have three bundles that are going to continue into our next catalog. So if there is anything that you see, this link will also be in the description. I'll put the PDF link so that you can open up the whole PDF after the video. Okay, that way you can see the entire flyer. But like I said, if you're part of my email list, you got sent a copy of this flyer so that you can see what's going on, as well as with the Waves of the Ocean. And then we have a new kit. I didn't print out the little paper for it, but we have a new kids kit that is involving robots. So if you have a little one that likes robots, you definitely want to go check that out. As well as the magnet board one that I did a couple of weeks ago. So let me catch up on some comments. Good morning, Terry. Good morning, Heather. They brought them back as bundles instead of a split. Ooh, that's awesome. So for those of you that don't know, when we refer to a bundle, we're referring to, it's usually a coordinating stamp set and dies, or it could be a stamp set and some punches, 1 or 2 punches. It's very rare. I can't think of the last one that came with 2 punches, but good morning, Marcia. All right, so let's get started with today's demonstration. Oh, you know what? I have a couple of drawings. Sorry, I have a couple of drawings we need to get out of the way. So let's pull up, what I got to get away. Okay, so this past Sunday, I was not live. I just reposted a previously recorded video. So hopefully, if you guys had not seen how to make photo cards, that was something new for you. Or if you'd seen that one last year, when I did that last May, then it would have been just a refresher. So 220, yeah, it's this one right here. Let's give away a couple of prizes. So not this past Sunday, but the Sunday before, I did a candle project. We stamped on a candle. It's still holding together pretty good, so I'm pretty satisfied with my mesh of my little concoction of my glue at the bottom. So it's just been sitting off to the side, and I kept watching it every now and then to make sure that something wasn't going to fall off, and so far it's doing pretty good. So we're going to be giving this away. So let's give this away, and we had a lot of names on the wheel. If you are new to watching me, I want to welcome you. And if you're returning, thank you for coming back. If you're watching me right now, I am live. I'm live on Facebook, and I'll be going live soon on YouTube. So if you haven't already joined me on YouTube, I invite you to go to my YouTube channel. I had the printout. Oh no, I didn't print it out. I was working on it. Okay, so my YouTube channel's name is Barbara Stamp Pad. The top of it looks exactly like my picture here on Facebook. So, and then my picture's on there as well. So all you have to do is go subscribe to my YouTube channel, and then make sure when you subscribe, there's going to be a little bell that pops up over to the right. You want to hit that and click on all notifications. That way you know whenever I go live or I upload a video. Okay? So if you're watching me from YouTube right now, you're most likely watching the replay. And I want to thank you for subscribing to my channel. And if you haven't already, like I said, just go stamp that red subscription button and turn on your bell notifications. That way you get notified when I upload a video or if I go live. And then also, you'll be entered for the prizes as well. So you also want to make sure that you like, comment, or share my videos. Okay, when you share, you get 2 entries onto the wheel. So that's really cool because we have a lot of people that win from their shares because they have that extra entry in there. So we're going to be giving away this candle, and without further ado, good luck, everyone. Terry, how could anyone not come back and watch? Some people just forget. Uh-oh. Jess Thorpe. Congratulations. And you know what? I noticed right before Jess's name was Pat. And Pat won the magnet clipboard last week when I did last week's drawing. And I heard that Shirley Taylor was really jealous. So, but did you notice that, Shirley? Pat almost won the candle project too. So you really would have been really on her, right? But congratulations, Jess. I already have your address. So just keep a lookout for the candle. And I'm kind of glad it's cool weather, because I would hate for this to melt going. I have to think about that too when I'm doing projects when it comes to mailing stuff. So hopefully this will come exactly intact with you. But Jess is crafty enough to know that if something slips, she can just put a glue dot somewhere or put it back on where it belonged. But congratulations, Jess. Hi, Veronica. Yes. So, exciting. Okay, and then now we have last week's drawing for the scrapbook page, which would have been I hate when it's done this, for the scrapbook page. So that was 223. Let's close that. We don't care about 0% APR financing on anything right now. We're concerned with giving away some freebies. Okay, and this is last week's from last Wednesday. Okay, so if you joined me last Wednesday and you watched last Wednesday's video where we wrapped up layout number 30, if you liked, commented, and shared, you're on here. If you shared, you're on here twice. And let's see, I went ahead and pulled another Simply Chamois. So somebody's going to get another Simply Chamois, which you can never have too many of these, especially if you're a demonstrator and you do classes. And just so you know, if you do, there's no harm in cutting these in half and having smaller portions of little chamois when it comes to everybody having a little piece of a chamois to clean their stamps, like in a classroom environment, or if you have a few friends over, whatever it might be. But anyway, and I'm going to include the case. That way you have a case to go with it. But we're going to give away a chamois, okay? And good luck to everybody on here as well. Fingers crossed. I know, right, Terry? Fingers crossed. Oh, look at that. See, Shirley, you win. So Shirley Taylor, you have a Simply Chamois coming your way. So awesome. So let me pull up my little picture of what I'm doing today. I don't ever show y'all the picture. Oops, it went off. I don't ever show y'all the picture because I want to make sure that I don't pre-show y'all what it's going to look like. by the time I'm done. And if you're wondering, what in the world is this woman talking about? When I do my layouts, because I don't give away a layout, let me put Shirley's name on this before I forget, because I will forget. So congratulate Shirley and congratulate Jess, and then they're going to wonder why everybody's congratulating them when they come online. All right, let's see. Let me get that stray hair out of the way. I'm finding a lot of my loose hairs everywhere, you guys. So today we're starting a new layout. I had a request, and I want y'all to put in the comments section if this is something that you would like to see too. And give me a moment. Let me take a swig of my little drink over here. I felt my mouth getting dry. So, do y'all remember we just ended Celebration, okay? And this was some free paper that we could earn during Celebration, which was the Sunshine and Rainbows Celebration. Y'all remember this? You could get this free with a $50 purchase. So, I was asked, I won't tell you who asked me, but I had a customer ask me, one of my great BOGO customers, by the way, ask me if I could do a scrapbook page layout with this paper, Sunshine and Rainbows. Now, you know this one coordinates with the bundle that's also in our mini catalog, so I'm all for it, but the problem is you can't get this paper anymore unless you know somebody that, you know, unless you have the paper or you know somebody that has an extra pack willing to give it up to you. So would you all also like to see a scrapbook page made using the bundle and this paper, even though this paper is like no longer available? I would love to do one, but I want to see how many other people want to see a layout. It is coming up on springtime. Next month, what is the saying? April showers bring May flowers. And right now it is a sunny day in San Antonio, Texas. So I'm really enjoying that our weather is warming up and becoming more spring-like. But I want to see how many other people would like to see a layout done. Now what I'll do is, once I'm done with this layout that we're starting today and will end next week, I will do the layout number 32 with this paper, okay? Or I may decide to go ahead and do it and just, I'm going to think about that. I am going to do it. I just want to see how many other people want to see a layout done with this paper. But I don't want to have y'all wait 3 weeks to be able to see that. So it's something that I may go ahead and do and just post for everybody, do a little quick video tutorial and post for everybody. But anyway, let's see. Terry says, absolutely, please. Okay. Well, then I'll go ahead and do it. I want to do it anyway because I know that this customer is really going to make something when she sees a layout done with this particular set. So, without any further ado, I am going to get started on today's layout, and I'm going to use this background paper. This paper comes from the Sweet Symmetry Designer Series paper. So I'm using just this page from that suite. So I want to show you how you can use multiple Designer Series paper packs. So if you have, you know, a sheet of this and a sheet of that and a sheet of this, how you can put all that together. Let me put this off to the side and still create something gorgeous. Now this is kind of y'all know me, I'm more natural tones, but I do love doing some things that involve color from time to time. So we're going to use this piece of Designer Series paper, which the other side is this one. okay? But we're gonna use this one as our big base. And then because I still have a lot of the In Good Taste designer series paper, I am going to use this sheet as well. This is the other side of that. I wanted something really toned down. So this layout is gonna be blues, just different shades of blues, couple of different shades of blues, I think it's Sahara Sand, is that what I used? Yeah, Sahara Sand, Night of Navy, Misty Moonlight, some basic white, and I think I even threw in a little bit of crumb cake, yeah. Okay, so we're gonna put this piece over this one. As you can see, I trimmed it down around the edge a little bit so we can show. If you want more of this blue to show, then just trim it a little bit more. I would suggest maybe trimming 1/4 of an inch at a time until you get to the point where you're happy with what you see, okay? And I'm just gonna center this. This layout is gonna be so easy. And I'm looking at my arm and just realized that I forgot to put lotion on my arms. So if y'all see any ashiness, just ignore it, okay? Okay. Okay, so now we have, oh, I didn't tell you what stamp set we're using. Let me pull the stamp set. Oh, and I'll try not to show you my ashy arms because I've already been scratching. I've been itching a lot lately, and I don't think the medication I normally take is working. But we're going to be using Artistically Inked. Specifically, I used this image, this one, this one, and that one. Yeah, I've used about half of the images on here, but we're going to be using that as well as the coordinating dies. Okay, now if you remember, let me get my, where'd it go? Where did it go? Okay, that was it. Okay. But anyway, these are the coordinating dies for that stamp set. And so that's what we're going to be using today. Put that away, as well as Night of Navy, Crumb Cake, and Misty Moonlight. Now I've already done all of the stamping, so we're not going to actually be doing stamping. I wanted to kind of speed up this process just a little bit. So I've already done everything that I possibly could. And we're going to be starting with, I've got 3 mats. This is Sahara Sand. We're going to be matting some basic white. We got 3 mats on this page. You can choose whether you want, I would believe this one would be a good big photo mat, but these 2 are the same size, and you would want to probably decide if you want to put photos on both of these or turn one of them into a journaling mat, which you can do. I'm just trying to center that as best I can while I'm talking. Okay, oops, uh-oh, hold on. We have a rogue piece of basic white that ran underneath the desk here. And there we go. Okay. I have a little smear of something on there, and I have a feeling it was the bottom of my shoe. See if I can rub that off a little bit. It's just a little dirt. Okay, so I'm gonna kind of lay these out so I can get my other pieces in. And I did a couple of these pieces where I just stamped the smaller floral image along with, I stamped off in Crumb Cake. I just randomly stamped some images on there. That's that little 3 floral stamp, and then I used all 3 colors. I stamped off Misty Moonlight, Full Strength Night of Navy, stamped off, is that stamped off? I'm trying to think. I can't remember. It's either stamped on or stamped off Crumb Cake. I think it's Full Strength, because it would have been a lot lighter than that. And this kind of randomly did it on 2 little pieces of basic white, and we're going to mount those on the Sahara sand strips. Now if you wanted to add just a little extra touch to this, you could definitely probably take one of our stitched rectangle dies and die cut to one of the measurements on the die set just to give it a little extra. But on this one, I just cut them plain. Okay, I wanted to keep it super simple. And let me grab I have my dimensionals here. We're going to put this up with some dimensionals. And I still have this one sheet left that I'm looking forward to using up. So don't forget these little sheets. Once you use all the big dimensionals, make sure you use the corner pieces as well. Nobody's gonna know that you've got scraps on the back. Get that off of there. I probably could have used minis on this one because this one's small. Okay, we're gonna pop these up. I'm gonna pop this one. We're gonna put that one kind of in a triangular, and we're gonna do the same thing with this one. And last one. Get that out of the way. And let me put this one on here. This one went way down, over, and then this one, they're not supposed to touch. There we go. Okay, now I know where I need to actually put these down. So we're going to put a little adhesive on the back and put this one down up here. This one is going to go down here in the bottom right, and I'm moving it over just a little bit, and you're going to see why in a moment. And then this one is going to go right here. If you're doing this layout, you can leave it this way, or if you need to turn one sideways, I would turn it sideways this way, and I'll show you the alternate. But I just want to show you that if you want to keep it that way, you can. This is how I'm designing it, but if you're replicating this, you know, clearly if you have a portrait photo, you can turn it sideways, and what I'm going to put down here, you can put right here instead, okay? But I'm going to go ahead and design it and finish this the way I designed it. Okay. And then we have this die cut piece. Look at this piece. I know y'all can see that against that white background, but look how delicate this piece is. And of course, as usual, I forgot about using the adhesive backing on something really intricate and delicate like this, but I think I can get away with just some glue dots because of what I'm going to be doing. Okay, so it wasn't such a tragedy, but for me, if I was going to be doing that and I needed it to be all the way down, I would have just done one over again and then ended up using the adhesive sheets in order to get this down. So what I'm going to do here, because some of this, if not most of it's going to get covered up, is I want to put glue dots kind of randomly where I can to help hold this down. And let me see, let me put one right there. And do I have another one? Yeah, let's go ahead and use that one over here. Okay, we're going to put this piece down first. And this piece is, let's see, we'll just have to go this way. Okay, I'm going to put that piece down first. And then I went ahead and stamped in full strength Night of Navy one of these images and die cut them out. We're going to be popping this up with, we'll go ahead and use this last piece of dimensional that I have there. I'm going to be popping that up and putting that kind of in the center. Okay, and then let me grab a new sheet of dimensionals. Y'all are here. Y'all will be here for the ceremoniously. See if I can grab one for the ceremoniously using of the first sheet of a dimensional package. Okay, and then I also die cut one of the leaves. Oh, I got two of them here, sorry. I did one of them in full strength Night of Navy, and then I used the stamped off version of Night of Navy. And then what I did is I just took the die cut itself and kind of folded it in half, and then each leaf kind of folded it in half, kind of like that, just to give it a little dimension so it wasn't so flat off of the page. Okay, now what we're going to do is with some glue dots, I'm going to put a glue dot on the front of that. We're going to pop this up kind of over here, and I'm going to put a glue dot on the front of this one. And then we're going to put this one kind of down here underneath this flower layer, okay? And then I did the center in crumb cake. Don't ask me why, I just did. I wanted to do it in a yellow, but I was like, no, I want to keep with the shades of, I don't want to oops. Where'd it go? I didn't want to have to introduce another color, so I just went ahead and did it in crumb cake. And I could have sworn I did do one. I did one in stamped off crumb cake as well. I kind of like the lighter one, but maybe that's why I didn't use that one, because my die cut kind of went crazy on me. But here, let me trim this. I think I want to stick with the lighter one. So let me trim it where my die cut moved. It looked like it was going to do perfect, and then it ended up moving on me kind of midway. I'm going to use the lighter one. Okay, so let's get a glue dot in the middle of that and just put that kind of in the center. And then let me see. Okay, that's going to be it for this little corner. I didn't want to overdo it. And then we're going to move over to this little section right here, which I did a couple of these die cuts. I did one of them in Misty Moonlight. Make sure I poked out all my little holes there, because that drives me nuts when I miss one. Oh, I missed two down here, but I don't think you'll be able to see those, but I'm going to poke them out anyway. Okay, so I did one in Misty Moonlight, and then I also did one in Crumb Cake. And then I also went ahead and did another, I did one of these, but I actually stamped it and die cut it out, and that looks like it's stamped off in Night of Navy, because it's a lot lighter. And then here's a couple of more. I'm just going to go ahead and do these. A couple of more of these leafy images. I'm just going to kind of rough those up a little bit, give them a little dimension. That. Okay, and then same thing with these. Let's see. Let's put the crumb cake on the bottom. And same thing. I'm gonna have to use glue dots because I totally forgot about the sheets. And so let me get some glue dots randomly. They won't stick to me. They're sticking to my fingers. Terry, if you're still watching, I saw y'all are gonna laugh at me. I know okay, so Terry posted, my friend Terry with Crafts a Latte. If she's still watching, I'm not looking at the comments right now, but she posted the other day on her page, like, where the funniest places that you've ever seen a dimensional, like wherever you've ever found a dimensional. And I know one time I posted, you know, I saw one out on our front, in the front yard, like right near the flower bed. I think it was actually in the flower bed. And that was kind of at that point the funniest place. But I have to admit, y'all, it was last weekend. Oh, let me put this up just a little bit. Get this up. I'm trying to get this in line here. It's supposed to kind of help fill that area, and I think I'll put a couple of more right here after I'm done. But anyway, what was the craziest place or something like that you've ever found a dimensional backing? And last weekend, I kid you not, I was in my craft room and I had been using a lot of dimensionals. Dimensionals were everywhere. The sheets were everywhere. If you name it, every place you turned around, you'd see a dimensional on the floor, or at least a dimensional backing. And I ended up going to the restroom. And when I pulled down my pants, why is this not sticking? I'm trying not to touch it, but I want it to stick on there. Anyway, I pulled down my pants, and this one is giving me anxiety. I'm gonna have to do it the other way here. Anyway, I pulled down my pants, y'all, and I kid you not, there was a dimensional on the inside of my leg. How in the world do those little things find their way down your pants? I mean, it's a different story if they're flying in the air and you find one in your hair or there's one on your face. But how in the world did one get down my pants? It's an anomaly. I still couldn't figure out how in the world it got down my pants. Okay, so we're going to put this one over this one. Not terribly like right over it, so that you can still see some of that underneath it. And then I'll go back later and plug some glue dots on there. But look, here we go. We're going to start it with this one. Look. There we go. We're going to put one on the back of that. And if you want to ruffle this one up, you can. In fact, I am. But yeah, it was like literally stuck to the inside of my leg, and I had sweatpants on. So don't ask me how that happened. And we're going to put this one right here at the base just to help cover up where all of those flowers come together. And then these, I think I still have one on here. Oh, I do. I still have two on here. We're going to put this one. We're going to put this one kind of right here. And the darker one, here it is. We're going to put that one on the bottom. Oops. On the bottom, kind of going that way, just to help fill up that little corner right there. And then I think I'll take this one, just because I have crumb cake on there, and put that one in the center. Now, I'm gonna throw some Wink of Stella on these flowers just to kind of give them just a little pizzazz, not much, just a little. Okay, and I'm just gonna do it on, we'll do it on the middle part. We'll do it on the middle part too, but let me just put some just on the flower. And then I think I'll do it on this one too. Yeah. Because I'm not planning on using any actual accessories on here. But you know what I think I'll do? I think I want to use bear with me. This is a complete afterthought, but this denim ribbon, let's throw some denim ribbon on here. Let's make a bow. It needs a bow. This wasn't planned. This wasn't in my original design, but oh, I'm getting hot. Hold on. I gotta turn my heater off. Sometimes it's warmer outside than it is in the house. Okay, there we go. Let me get my ribbon scissors. Let's cut this. I just think it needs a bow. At least one bow. Okay, where am I gonna put it now? Let me get a couple of glue dots ready. Let's see. Let's see while I'm thinking where I want to put this bow. I don't know if I want to put it on the bottom because there's so much happening on the bottom of the page. So I think I'm going to do this. Let me put another go. Let's see. It's sticky. I can't decide. I could put it up here. I could put it sideways. Let's do it sideways right here. Yeah, we'll just leave it with one bow. I don't want to overdo it. Whew, hold on. Oh. Now I had to turn my little fan on. I got hot, you guys. Whew. But there you have it. Let me make sure I'm not missing something here. I don't have any extra pieces laying over off to the side, but there you have it. Let's see. Bev likes the colors. Good. I'm looking at my comments on my laptop. Let me go back a little bit. Darcy wants me to use those. Okay, so we're gonna do it then. Carol, it's more about the layout than the paper. Go for it. Okay, I went for it. Terry, a few minutes delayed. Did you talk about the bingo? Oh, I forgot about the bingo. Okay, I have my sheet right here. Thank you for reminding me, Terry. Let me look at my newsletter so I don't forget all of the details. Okay. My next bingo class, if you've never attended a StampinUp online bingo class, the next bingo class is April the 16th. Which is, I think it's a Friday, but it's going to be using the Hello Ladybug bundle, which, if you've not seen the bundle yet, it is a stamp set and a coordinating punch. There was a couple of things that I had said before about that particular class. One of my add-on classes for my April retreat is a Hello Ladybug class. And that class actually includes the stamp set. So if you want to register for on the April retreat, the retreat is actually full. The only thing available is the retreat to go and both of the add-on classes. And so if you want to add on the Hello Ladybug, you're going to get the bundle. That's actually the majority of the class. It's the fact that you get the bundle, and you're getting it at my cost. That's why I'm able to offer it, the bundle, as the class. But the very next week is my, and I know y'all can't read this, but I'm going to read it for you, is my bingo. So you will already have the stamp set and the coordinating punch to do your make and takes for this particular class. And these are going to be different make and takes than the retreat, okay? So if you got it at the retreat, you'll have 4 different designs there, and the bingo, there'll be another 4 designs. But you have to register by April the 6th. So we still have time. This is not until April 16th. So the deadline to register is April 6th. The fee is $42, and includes the bingo, a bingo card, a swag bag of product that you can use on your make and takes. There'll be 4 stamping projects using the Hello Ladybug bundle. Everything's going to be cut for you except for the DSP. Actually, no, the DSP is already going to be in there for you because there is no DSP specifically that we're using for this one because the class is the actual stamp set. But there will be something in there for you. We'll play 6 games of bingo, 5 regular of blackout. You can purchase extra bingo cards, and those cards, the extra purchases go strictly to the blackout jackpot, and there'll be door prizes, and that $42 actually includes your shipping. So that's pretty neat as well. Now also, while I have y'all's attention and while I'm thinking about it, and I know you can't read this, but I'll pull it up a little closer. The Stamp Into Summer Weekend Retreat. I do have a weekend retreat in Mountain Laurel Retreat Center in New Braunfels, Texas, June 9th through the 12th. It's halfway full. And so if you want more information about that, the details will be in the description. There'll be a link to this event on my calendar where you can go look at that. This particular retreat is going to be based off the new annual catalog, you guys, that's coming up. We are already getting prepared for our next new annual catalog. Can y'all believe that? Oh my goodness. So the links for the April retreat to go and the add-on classes will also be on there, as well as the summer one, the bingo. If you are looking for retired merchandise, I am in the process of updating the website right now for my buy one get one free, which really just means you buy my retired merchandise within 24 hours. You send me a list of what you want of equal value. So if you buy $50 in retired merchandise, then you send me a list of $50 of new stuff that you want, and then I pay for the shipping to get the new stuff sent directly to you. So that's the BOGO. And there's still a lot to choose from, so you might want to go check that out as well. But in case I forgot something, all of the links will be in the description. Just give me about maybe half an hour to put all that together, or actually just copy it onto there for you so that you can go check out all that information. And then other than that, I will be back Sunday in order to assemble the monthly online ordering special, the free kit in the mail. I can't remember what I ordered for the free accessory if your order is $50 or more. But it's coming today. I just can't remember what I ordered. But I went ahead and ordered some extra free accessories for that as well. So we'll be using garden birdhouses. The cards are going to be really cute and really simple. And so other than that, go out and enjoy the rest of y'all's day wherever you are. If you're in a climate where it's cold, stay warm. Let's continue to pray for our Ukrainian friends. And in the meantime, be blessed and make sure you stay crafty in the meantime. I'll go back through the comments to make sure I didn't miss anybody. But here you have it. Here is layout number 31, page number 1. And next Wednesday, I'll be back and we will wrap up page number 2. And then hopefully by then I will already have designed and have ready the one with the sunshine and rainbows That way y'all don't have to wait 3 weeks for me to get started on that, because I know celebration just ended and a lot of you have that paper and you want to put it to some use, and so why not? Let's do a layout. All right, so y'all all have a great day and we will see y'all later. Bye.